Another big story we're following today. 2 students and 2 teachers killed in a mass shooting at a Georgia high school.
Today's shooting happened at Apalachee High School. That's about an hour east of Atlanta. And tonight we're hearing from students about their experience inside that school when the gunfire erupted.
They were picking up the desk and putting them all over the door. Everybody was like calling 911 and their moms. And we could still hear like the screaming and shooting outside, and it's just scary.
Just upset and disappointed in the school, honestly, because if something like this can happen here when you think it's a normal day, it could happen anywhere, and that's what really hurts.
Yeah, but dispatched state resources. The governor dispatched state resources to assist local authorities in Georgia. And tonight, the school shooting is leaving people who live here wondering how this happened. We heard from a woman who was in the area when her neighbor called to ask if she could go to the school.
He actually heard the shooting. He's like, they're shooting right across from my classroom. And so, you know, he called his mom devastated, I'm sure.
And tonight we're hearing from a grandfather of 2 students who were at that school today. He's from the community where this all unfolded, and he moved to Brunswick about 2 years ago. Our Andrew Video is on your side, and Andrew, I know that grandfather says one of his grandchildren actually heard those gunshots.
Yeah, Heather, Anthony, I spoke with that grandfather, John Swarbrick. He said while hiding in her classroom, one of his granddaughters heard shots in the hallway. After a tense morning waiting for answers, Swarbrick and his wife Carol say their 2 grandkids are okay. For John Swarbrick, it was a routine morning.
I just gotten off of my morning route, school bus driver, and was taking my usual nap, and my wife came in and woke me up abruptly and said there was a shooting at Apalachee, and the girls are in lockdown and hiding in the classrooms.
The Swarbricks are from Barrow County, but recently moved to Glynn County. From their home in Brunswick, Swarbrick's wife Carol was on the phone with their daughter,
who was freaking out because she's getting all these texts from her.
Text messages from one of the Swarbricks' granddaughters to her mother as a gunman started shooting.
Every time I read it, I get teared up because I can only imagine. I mean, you can hear the fear in her text. I'm really, really scared. I love you.
In their family group chat, the girls texting their parents when police arrive and describe hearing more shooting. One of the teens saying something hit her classroom door. The Swarbricks say their granddaughters are okay.
When we went to school in the 70s and early 80s, we never think about that. I mean, we'd go out and play all day until the street lights came on or whatever, and then we'd go home. We never thought about, all this stuff that's going on these days.
Swarbricks say they'd like schools around the country to look at installing steel doors in their classrooms to help keep children safe in the event of an active shooter. Andrew Badillo, First Coast News, on your side.